Hello everyone. This is Hitesh Patel, Assistant Professor, LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today in this video session, we are going to discuss about some basic of mechanical engineering of chapter number 1 introduction. So today we are start with total two topics. First is prime mover and second is thermodynamic system. So first of all, the main question is what is prime mover and on which basis prime mover is classified. So dear students, in our daily routine life, we are using various equipment or devices. Okay, so like for example, we are taking IC engine. In our daily routine life, we are using vehicle for traveling purposes. Okay, so in that vehicle, we charge the fuel and by the combustion of that fuel, heat energy is generated. So here the question is where from where this charge comes. For example, where this petrol or where this diesel comes. So dear students, petrol and diesel are available naturally. So in last we can say that all the devices, all the energy resources available in this world comes naturally. So we can say that prime mover is a machine or device which made by human, which is used for conversion from natural sources of energy to any other form of energy or mechanical energy. So in short, we can say that prime mover is a device which uses natural sources of energy and that natural energy is converted into mechanical work or shaft power. Okay, so that is the basic definition of prime mover. Next is on which basis prime mover is classified. So prime mover is mainly classified based on sources of energy available. Okay, so here the question is which energy sources are available. So dear student, there are mainly two types of energy. First is thermal and next is non-thermal. Thermal means the energy which is related to heat and non-thermal means the energy which is not related to heat. In thermal, we can calculate fuels, nuclear, geothermal, bioenergy and solar energy. Okay, so these are the basic classified forms of the thermal energy. Fuels. So here students, we are using fuels in mainly two types of engine. First is EC engine and second is IC engines. Okay, we already familiar with this word EC engine and IC engine. EC engine means external combustion engine and IC engine means internal combustion engine. In EC engine, combustion of the fuel takes place outside the engine cylinder and in IC engine, combustion of the fuel takes place inside the engine cylinder. The basic examples of EC engines are steam engine, steam turbine and closed cycle gas turbine, and the example of IC engines are 4-stroke petrol engine, 4-stroke diesel engine, 2-stroke petrol engine and 2-stroke diesel engine. Okay. In non-thermal, there are three types of sources available: the hydel energy, tidal energy and wind energy. We already familiar with this word hydel energy, tidal energy and wind energy. Hydel energy means the energy which we are getting from hydro power plant. Tidal energy means the energy which is in stored form of the waves. Wind energy is the energy which is available with the help of wind. With the help of wind energy, there are lots of windmills are mounted on this earth and through which we can get easily mechanical energy and electrical energy. Okay, so next is thermodynamic system. Here the question is what is thermodynamic system and on which are the different types of thermodynamic system. So dear students, thermodynamic system. So suppose there is some space and in that space some thermodynamic related activity takes place and we are going to analyze that place. So for that situation, that particular space is considered as a thermodynamic system, or we can say that definite area or space where some thermodynamic process takes place is known as thermodynamic system, which is taken under consideration for analysis. Okay. So here you can see that there is one system is there. Outside the system there is surrounding, and system and surrounding is separated with the help of boundary. Okay. So we can say that there shape, inside that shape there is system, the outside area of that space is known as surrounding, and the boundary, that is you can see in this picture, the system and surrounding are separated with the help of boundary, and system and surrounding together makes universe. Okay. So dear students, the next topic is which are different types of thermodynamic system. So there are mainly three types of thermodynamic system: open system, closed system and isolated system. In open system, from the name itself you can easily understand, in open system mass as well as energy interaction takes place across the system. It means mass can go in and comes out through the system, as well as energy can enter and comes out through the system. And the example of this system is IC engine. Okay, turbines. In steam turbine, from one side steam enters, do some work and then comes out through the turbine. It shows that the mass is transferred during this process, and when the steam entering the system, at that time it gives its heat to the casing of the steam turbine, and due to that the casing of the steam turbine gets heat, and that heat will be transferred to the atmospheric air. So that is energy transfer. So in steam turbine we can clearly see that steam turbine is an example of open system. In IC engine we know that with the help of fuel tank we are supplying fuel to the engine, and in engine combustion of the fuel takes place. After the combustion, hot flue gas is generated, and that hot flue gas will rejected to the atmosphere, which clearly shows that mass will be transferred. When the combustion of the fuel takes place, at that time the walls of the cylinder gets heat, and due to that heat will transfer to the atmosphere with the help of atmospheric air, because atmospheric air comes in contact with that engine walls and gets the heat, and due to this heat energy will be transferred. So by this way, turbine and IC engine both are the example of open system. Okay. Another example is boiling of water. While we are boiling the water over the gas or stove, at that time the water gets heat, and due to that there is a conversion of vapor from water takes place, and due to that mass transfer takes place, while the walls of the vessel gets heated up, and due to when the air comes in contact with that vessel, the air receives the heat, and there is energy transfer takes place. So in short, in open system, mass as well as energy interaction takes place across the system boundary. Okay. Next one is closed system. In open system, mass and energy both transfer, but in closed system only energy transfer takes place. There is no mass transfer during the process. Simple example of closed system is that when we boil a water over a closed pan, at that time what happens? The water receives the heat energy, it evaporates, but due to the pan which is over that vessel, the condensed vapor makes a layer over that pan, and condensation of the water takes place, and mass remains constant throughout the process, but the walls of the vessel gets heated up, and when the air passes over this wall, at that time the air receives the heat, and there is transfer of energy takes place. So this is the best example for closed system, or we can say that in closed system mass does not transfer, only energy interaction takes place. Okay. Next one is isolated system. We already familiar with the thermos word. While using the thermos, when we pour a hot tea at around 5 hours ago, after 5 hours it also remains at the same condition. This is due to the mass and energy does not transfer during isolated system, because in isolated system neither mass nor energy interaction takes place across the system boundary, and due to that the the thing which remains in the same condition as it is around 5 to 7 hours ago. So the best example of isolated system is thermos, perfectly insulated thermos flask in which neither mass nor energy interaction takes place. Okay. So dear students, this is all about thermodynamic system. Now the question is what we are going to learn in our next video session. What's next? So dear students, in next video session we are going to discuss about process, path, cycle, zeroth law, first law and second law of thermodynamics. Okay. Thank you for watching my video.